All right, let's go ahead and get it. Another case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max series. Now, you already know this is going to be a brand new case that a company has came out with. It's getting late into the life cycle of the 15 Pro Max, but it's good to see case companies still delivering for the 15 Pro Max, all right? Everybody's not getting the 16, but you know we are. A lot of you out there as well. But Bullstrap has hit us with the new Flex case for the iPhone 15 Pro series. Now, I don't think they make this for the 15 and 15 Plus. This is going to be for the big dog only, all right? So I hate that, but that's just the way it is sometimes when it comes to these products. So now when it comes to Bullstrap, you all know we know about the leather cases. We know they make some of the best leather cases out there on the market. You already know when it comes to the minimalist leather case with the bottom open. They have the new Contemporary with the actual bottom closed. Whichever one you prefer, they make both taste for your style. But this right here is going to give you that leather goodness on the back. It's going to give you that full grain leather on the back, but this is going to give you the TPU border that goes all the way around it to protect the sides in the case you drop it. Because you already know when it comes to leather cases, when you drop these bad boys, we know they're pretty, they're beautiful, they have that nice patina. But when you drop them, your edges are going to get gashed up. They're going to look crazy. And it's going to really mess up the way your nice, expensive, real leather case looks with the oh-so-good smell. It's going to make it just look a little bit beat up. You know what I mean? So you tend to want something sometimes with the TPU border that goes all the way around. Now, me personally, I like the full leather get out. When you drop it, that's just the nature of a leather case. You're going to get that scar, that scratch patina, if that's what you want to call it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I've been rocking this bad boy over the weekend, so I'm here to bring you my thoughts about this Bullstrap Flex case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So first things first, man, they changed up the packaging a little bit, okay? I see you Bullstrap switching up the packaging. When you open it up, you get this nice little felt lining. You get the Bullstrap branding right there, and you get your little cards. Always know with this, man, you do get that lifetime warranty. So if your thing get beat up, it get too dinged up, just hit Bullstrap up, man. They'll take care of you. They get you a new case sent out right away. Even though Bullstrap cases are expensive, they do give you a premium when it comes to that lifetime warranty. So I am actually here for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Flex case. So on the inside, of course, you're going to get that MagSafe. You're going to get the MagSafe ring. You're going to get the Bullstrap right here, designed in Boca Raton, Florida. All right, you're going to get your matching buttons. Now, this case only comes in 2 different colors right now. Bullstrap, I know, but you got to give us some more colors, especially with the full gamut of colors that you have for your minimalist leather case. You gotta deliver them to us, all right? But this one is only going to come in that sienna brown, which I love this, with sienna tan. I can't think of what it's called exactly, but it's going to give you in this sienna brown color. I love this. You already know I love it because all of my other Bullstrap cases are in this same colorway, and they also come in black. So you already know with the sienna colorway, it's going to give you these buttons that go all the way around. These are going to be your metal buttons, and on the inside, they don't have any protective covering that's covering up the buttons. I know a lot of you love asking that question. That is a good point to mention, because I feel like case companies need to add just that little bit of felt on the buttons, because some people do report it scratching at the buttons over time. Me personally, I've had all types of metallic buttons and things on my phone, and I don't see any issues on this titanium. Now, power button, the same way. Down here, you're going to get a lanyard port. You're going to get your accurate speaker cutouts here on the bottom. So it's exactly the speaker cutout width and everything of what's currently on your iPhone. On the back, you're going to get that little embossed Bullstrap emblem. We love to see that. On the back as well, you're going to get that nice full grain leather, so that smell doesn't go anywhere when it comes to that leather cases, man. Bullstrap, if you get rid of your smell, I might gotta find you, all right? Because it's just the best out there on the market. So that's kind of it when it comes to the case. But like I said, on the side, you're going to get this color matching TPU that goes all the way around. Now, we've seen this done for something like a Nomad modern leather, but they give you a black border with the, sometimes I feel like that breakup just looks a little bit too much. I like the way they did with this, giving it that same color that goes all the way around the edges on the same color of the phone. I'm actually here for that when it comes to this. Now, let's go ahead and check out the weight of this bad boy. Let's see what it has going on. And actually, before we weigh it, I do want to show you something. Pay attention to it, because this is something that I did realize. The buttons on the Flex series are a lot more wider in width than the other leather cases. Now, I like that, man, because the contact patch that you get on the buttons on the Flex case actually feels really, really good. So even though these are very slim, they work good as well. But it's like they went super slim on the Contemporary. They widened them up. They made it a little bit more wide. And then the Flex, they made them more wide. I love the way they did with the Flex. Those buttons just seem a little bit more wide. definitely feels a lot good when you're talking about pressing and making contact on that. Let's go ahead and see how much the weight is on this Flex. Now, I do think it might have a little bit of weight to it. 48 grams when you're talking about the how about to say the Rebel Flex. That's the only Flex in my opinion, the Bullstrap Flex. I may have said that a few times on this video, but you get what I'm saying. You know what case I'm talking about. And putting it down with the actual iPhone 15 Pro Max with that Bullstrap Flex case, we're looking at 284 grams. So let's go ahead and step around the case. Now, you already know, first thing first, I am rocking that tempered glass screen protector. And even with that protector, it does have a little lip that goes all the way around. Now, this is going to give you a better lip than the leather-only case will give you. So when you're setting it face down, this case is made for a little bit more of a heavier duty drop protection. No, it's not a heavy duty case, but it will take those drops a little bit better than your leather cases. Not only in the TPU being around and protecting the sides, but giving you that more TPU material to give you a better lip that goes around it, and that I am here for. Now, how does this case fit on the phone? Because we already know when it comes to Bullstrap leather cases, the bad boy fits like an absolute glove, and I love it. So let's go ahead and check this TPU out, because you know TPU can be hit or miss when it comes to the fit. So starting off on the top side, as you can see here, it is very stiff. It has a little bit of movement, but it is very stiff, but this is sturdy. This is something you don't have to worry about. Coming along the sides, as you can see, it does give you a little bit of movement. These sides are thick TPU, and you can kind of look at it. This is nothing that's going to be super slim, super flimsy. The Nomad, when it comes to the modern leather, theirs are going to be a little bit more thinner. Therefore, it gives a little bit more give than I want. This is the way I want a hybrid leather case to fit when it comes to the TPU side. So it definitely does fit tight. It gives a little bit, gives a little bit, but it is tight. Going down the bottoms, very, what am I talking about? It's been a minute. Your boy been on vacation, man. You're barely getting any pull when it comes to that. And when it comes to the bottom, you get a little bit of pull, but once again, it's all snaps back in. Very firm, does not feel flimsy at all. So I'm actually here for the fit. Now, how does it fit on the actual phone? When you're talking about snapping it in, you're going to pop it in. Now, this right corner is going to be the corner that you're probably going to take it off, because it does remove a little bit easier. When it comes to the bottoms, these are fitting very, very tight. The top right corner probably is going to be the most loose fitting, but it's not as loose as it's going to pop out on its own or do anything like that. That's something you don't have to worry about. Feeling in your hand. How does this case feel in your hand? And this is going to feel kind of similar to what you already know when it comes to these Bullstrap cases, which means it's going to fit like it does have a little case on it. She is going to be a little bit thicker, maybe just a little bit more thick than the actual leather cases, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be anything bulky in your hands. It actually feels really, really good. So you don't get any sharp corners that dig into your skin. This is all smooth and curled, so you don't get any sharp corners or anything like that. When it comes to grip, okay, because I know when it comes to the leather cases from Bullstrap, they can be a little bit slippery until that case starts to develop that patina, that we really see that leather starts to develop and that grip. But when you're talking about this TPU sides, I feel like this does give a good level of grip. This doesn't seem like it's going to be slippery TPU. It actually feels pretty good in my opinion. So I think the feeling hands feel good. Keeps the phone just a little bit thick. You do know you have a case up there, but it's nothing that's going to have you saying that this is just incredibly too thick. Now, let's go ahead and move over to the MagSafe test, man, because Bullstrap is probably one of the leather cases that has the strongest magnet out there when it comes to the leather. Let's see how they do with the Flex. Now, of course, it's going to work with that MagSafe. Now, I don't know if you saw, but that kind of took over. That was really giving authority to telling me that you've been in the gym and you about to see what my max is. All right, let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up, and it can pick this base up. All right, now it's not going to give it up and down like we normally get, but it does have the ability to keep it up fairly good. So I would say this is a pretty good magnet. No, you're not going to go up and down. You see, it does fall off. But when you're talking about the grand scheme of cases, I feel like this does say that you do have a nice magnet when it comes to this Bullstrap case. Right on par with their leather cases. Not the strongest, but it definitely is strong enough to pick up that base. So I do think that's going to be a good look right there. Let's go ahead and take out the little MagSafe wallet. Of course, I'm doing a little bit of cheating right here. Bullstrap leather case with the Andar Mag wallet. And as you can see, if you want to use a MagSafe wallet, leather on leather, as I always say, does move around a little bit. But with the magnet being as strong as it is on this case, I don't think you have to worry about this coming off that much unless you really try to take this off. But when it's in your pocket, do know that it could shift, it could slant, it could move a little bit. But it's not actually terrible, man, because this is what it means when you have a good magnet on your phone. Your accessories isn't going to shift and move a little bit too much. Now, let's go ahead and do the mag shake test, man. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to do this, man, because I promise you I'm going to leave a hole in my wall very soon, because there is a little divot already in my wall over here. But let's go ahead and go to light shake. All right, that's light shake. Let's do that again real quick. But you see leather, when it comes to these battery packs, normally it's going to fall off. So that's going to be like more of a light shake. That's all it takes to kind of get this thing flying off. But you already know this is going to be an exaggerated test, and nobody is shaking their MagSafe battery pack when it's on their phone. You're putting it up there and you're sitting it down like a normal human being. That's all you're doing when it comes to these MagSafe battery packs. So all in all, man, the Bullstrap Flex case. Now, these are cases that just keeps popping up. I'm trying to do my top 10 cases, okay? I'm trying to give y'all the part 2 of my top 10 cases, but it's cases like these that pop out and show out. You know, sometimes you gotta pop out and show. You know what I'm talking about. I can't say that word. But it's always great cases like this. This is going to run 70 bucks. Like I said, only for the 15 Pro model. It's going to come in 2 colors, this sienna colorway and the black colorway. But I like what Bullstrap did here. I like for them giving us different options. I'm here for it. I love it. The fact they're giving us this TPU border to protect that nice, and you don't sacrifice that nice quality leather on the back. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this case. I've been using it. The only thing that I can kind of say that I want to see over time how it does is how this TPU border discolors, how it wears. Does it get dirty? Does it get a little bit lighter? That's one thing I do want to see as we use this case. But as it stands right now, I'm feeling it. I like this case. You already know when it comes to the camera protection, you're going to get that little leather lip that goes around, nothing too deep, but I'm here for it. So Bullstrap, you did a good job with this case. I'm feeling the Flex case. I like what you did with it. It looked like you didn't take any corners when it comes to this bad boy. But if you're saying, T, I need that full authentic cow ass to go all around my phone, I'll make sure to pop that. Maybe y'all do the contemporary video. I'll pop it right here.